You know, oftentimes I get accused of interrupting. Surprise. And people say, just would you just please listen? Listen. That's why you have two of these and one of these and all that shit. Okay, okay. So I get it. So I ask the same of you guys. Shut up and listen for a change. I have to repeat myself every now and then, but it appears as if my voice, my message has not gotten out to you folks. Well, at least some of you, but not all of you. Occasionally, I have to kind of go over this shit every now and then, again and again and again and again and again. So let's get back to the basics here. I don't ever want to make it unclear. I want to make it very clear. This is not a democracy. Yes, I edit comments. I look at comments. Some of them make it, some of them do not. I am particularly sensitive about people that rip me and go personal and say shitty things about me, yet don't have the balls to say who the hell they are. If you want to be anonymous, that's cool. If you want to label shit about me, that's cool too. But you better ID yourself if these shots are particularly kind of gruesome and kind of personal. I don't make it personal on my end. I don't. I rip people, I criticize people, I lampoon, I belittle people, but it's always with a little bit of a wink of the eye, because after all, this is an internet site. This is not life and death. I go after people who do shitty things, in my opinion, on the radio, the little radio that we have in this market. I go after people on television news who think their shit doesn't stink, who act holier than thou. And yes, I go after them. I especially, let me repeat this, quote me, underline me, do everything, all of the above. I can't stand Channel 7, KGO, Circle 7 in the old days when it was a legit station. They're a bunch of phonies. They have really good people whom I've highlighted, people like Leanne Melendez and the investigative reporter, Dan Noyes, people like that. I don't have any kind of personal way or whim with them. I comment on their work. The robots, the zombies who go there and put up with this bullshit from Disney. It's all out and out bullshit. And I could give a shit if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're black and gay, or white and gay, or Asian and gay, or Asian, period, heterosexual, Christian, Jew, whatever. If I see something or hear something and I think it's out and out bullshit, then I will call it out. I don't have any axe to grind. Nobody puts food on the table for me at Channel 7. They're owned by a dreck company called Disney, a bullshit company. Quote me. Quote me. And if you're going to quote me, get it right at least. I hate Disney. I used to think that the criticism mounted at Disney was unfair. How could a company be so egregious, I thought? How can they be so venomous, as I thought? How can they treat their employees, including the very people who work at Disneyland, for example? How shitty could they be to their employees? Well, you know what? I found out. And no wonder there are zombies at Channel 7 who show up to work, who frankly have enough food on their table and have enough money to feed the family, who are only going there so they can get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I repeat, I don't give a fuck if you're gay or you're straight. If you're bullshit, then I'm going to call you out. Underline that. Out. I'm so tired. Oh, you're racist. You're gay hating. You know, neither of the above. This goddamn woke culture has overtaken all of us. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. I can't stand Disney. Building a better Bay Area is out and out bullshit, spewed forth by people, most of whom don't even know the Bay Area, were brought out so they can talk shit and become snitches for the company, led by a moronic, incompetent leader who still has a job. How, I don't know. A news director who is constantly making the company write settlement checks. Why? Because not only can she not run a news operation, she's incompetent. And she has zombies who kiss her ass, who make sure that she's, shall we say, tranquil. Other than that, why the hell she plays favorites, why the hell she is allowed to continue on is a Disney hot topic. I have no idea. More power to her, I guess. She may fool the morons at 900 Front. She doesn't fool me, and I've never met the woman. I've only heard about her, and I've seen her work. She's an incompetent fool. Oh my God, she happens to be a woman. Rich must be a misogynist. Oh, shut up. Just shut up and listen. I can't stand KTVU anymore. They used to be the gold standard. They used to have interesting people, anchors and reporters. Now they have neither. They have robots. Claudine Wong. Ooh, another woman. How the hell is she allowed to look like she's got a stick up her ass every day and try to smile and still get away with it? I have no idea. Because guess what? If Claudine were a man, if she were an actual robot, I would say the same thing. She happens to be a woman of Asian descent. Oh, well, I guess I'm anti-Asian and I'm anti-woman. Give me a fucking break. The woman is incompetent, no personality, no passion. Yet she's able to read a fucking teleprompter. And even at that, she's lousy. As is Garcia Michaelian. And Dave Clark, the guy that used to have a picture of OJ on his desk, even when OJ wasn't exactly Mr. Peter Pan in those days. But Dave Clark is there because he fulfills a reason. Right, Fox? Well, Rich is criticizing Dave Clark. He must be anti-black. Oh, shut up and listen to me. Channel 2, a Hallmark station. The shits now. Absolutely the shits. Like it or not. I like it. Yeah, right. I hate it. And most of your viewers too. Mike me back. Oh, let's not just double down. Let's triple down. Even though Mike me back has no absolute legitimacy. Ladies hate him. Men hate him. I don't know who likes him. Even jock people can't stand him. Mike Meeback is an incompetent fool. Just my opinion. Fox and the news director who's never there, along with the GM at KTVU, like it or not, who's never there, and morons and idiots who run the operation. And believe me, let me just say this. Just shut up and listen. There are good people at Channel 2, tenured people who have worked not only in front of the camera, but behind the scenes, who show up because they have a job to do, and they're professional, and they care about their craft. I'm screaming and yelling because most of you don't listen, like I have been told countless times by relatives, by ex-girlfriends and ex-spouses. Shut up and listen. Well, I'm listening, and I want you to listen. I don't give a damn if you can cure cancer or part the Red Sea. If you give me shit and comment on me and take shots, you better PR and pub yourselves. If it's egregious and all that, then let me know. Have the balls to say who you are. Guess what? Breaking news. I know who you are, most of you. And when you're not in the lunchroom and when you're not being an intern or an Uber driver at KNBR, you're doing shit like this. You write these stupid little comments or you send me shit that I'm supposed to react kind of like O'Reilly and all that. And I'm supposed to be nice and calm. And for the most part, I am calm. It's the people that should know better. The people that give me this shit and all that. And they know that I get very emotional. Yes, I do. Some of you are just completely idiots and dumb and basically have all the creativity of a bowel movement. You don't get it. And I'm here angry not internet bullshit to create it to get ticks and clicks and this shit and the other, because I don't get paid on clicks, folks. I get paid because some of you will be cool and all that and think I'm funny or I'm not funny, or maybe I'm just saying what everybody should say but doesn't, pure common sense shit. I don't have elaborate sets behind me. I don't have graphics. I don't spew out, well, I'm going to talk about Thomas Henderson or Billy Smith. They're the 4th round draft pick. I'm not going to kiss ass to fuck ups like Larry Krueger and Marty Lurie, who used to have a good show, and people like Garcia, Michaelian, and Dan Ashley, and people like that, and Mike Meeback, and Brian Murphy, an alleged co-partner who is no absolute genius whatsoever, but is allowed to spew forth on a radio station that long ago was cratering. I'm just Rich Lieberman. And I put my name out there, and I talk, and I put glasses on that don't fit me as good, which is one of the reasons why I do this a lot. I'm dealing with economics, okay? I say what's on my mind. I don't impugn anybody. I don't say shit about people's families. Even if they go after my family, I don't have a family. So when you go after my family, you're going after me. If you're going to attack me and say things about my ethnic origin or about the fact that I'm a Jew or about this or that, then have the fucking balls to ID yourself, because I'll say it till I'm blue times 20th power, blue in the face. My name is up there. So shut up and listen. I criticize based on what I perceive as lack of talent or talent. That's it. Nobody says anything to me. Nobody tells me what to say. Nobody offers to buy me a lousy cheeseburger from McDonald's, but they're pretty damn good, by the way, with a cup of coffee. Nobody fucks with me on that end. I wish they would. I could be bribed if the price is right. But sometimes it's just basic common sense. Oh, he's anti-gay. He's anti-blue. What fucking morons. You know what? What the fuck have we become? What culture do we have right now? What? Because a whole bunch of women got fucked up with these stupid fucking men, these power absorbing sex men who couldn't get laid even if they were married, who couldn't lead a hooker to a strip show. So now we're with this shit that we have in this culture. I am so sick. So sick of this fucking culture that we're in. Me too. At what expense? Me too. How goddamn creative. A bunch of fucking male morons who couldn't get laid if their life depended on it used whatever power they had to put little winkies in girls' drinks. And at that time they were girls, or am I going to get executed because I said girl? Women and men and gay and straight and Chinese and Asian and black and white and midget and tall person. We're all pretty fucked up. This culture that we live in today is ridiculous. It's pathetic, with stupid people, some of whom are tall, some of whom are a little short, some of whom think their shit doesn't stink, some of whom are on the radio and they walk around and tell their girlfriends or spouses or boyfriends, I'm on the radio. Big fucking deal. Getting paid peanuts. In the old days, you used to get at least paid. Now you get peanuts and fucking coupons from Subway sandwiches, which are not even good anymore. Listen to me. Just shut up and listen. You want to insult me and fuck with me because I have no graphics. I have no elaborate backdrops. My fucking wardrobe is what it is. And I have very... I don't even edit my coughs. Go ahead, make my day. Fuck with me on that end. But you better shut up and listen to me. I Do not rip people based on age, based on ethnicity, gender, sexual prowess or not, tall, short, what have you. And if I did, I'd have the balls to put my name up, which I do. You want to rip into me? Have the fucking cojones to tell me who you are and not hide behind the computer like you do, you little fucking asshole. And I don't give a shit if you're a woman, a guy, a midget, a tall person, Socrates, Pete Giddings, Dan Ashley, Garcia, Mikaelian, Pam Cook, Brian Murphy, Marcus, Greg Papa. I don't give a fuck who you are. Really, I don't. Because in the end result, you're all a bunch of fucking morons. I could be a moron some days, but at least I admit it. I don't need to go in front of a camera and spew out bullshit or be looked upon as a insider when I have no insight, when I have just about as much knowledge as a fucking bowel movement. Insiders, my ass. When's the last time any insider here in the Bay Area, sports, broke any story? That bothers the shit out of me. Insider. Yeah, I have insight as to where the best ham sandwiches in Walnut Creek. I think I'll go on that alleged idiotic stupid station, which is not alleged, it's real, KNBR, and talk about that because I know shit about sports. Get the fucking facts straight. And if you're going to rip me, at least have some background, have lineage to do so. And don't be fucking evasive, you fucking coward. And I know who you are. I know all of you. This little fucking mind, this Uncle Fester is not as dumb as he looks. He just may appear to be a little agitated. Yeah. You know what I care about? You know why I'm here? Because substance matters to me, not style. Not because I could put up a fucking elaborate screen with little fucking fake bobbleheads behind me. You go, ooh, I have an internet show. I look so creative and calm. Ooh, I'm so cute. I'm going to get lots of clicks and hits, and I'm going to go on KNBR and become an insider and talk to that little fucker named Copanopes. Yeah, that's our life today. Bullshit. So just shut up and listen. This is what I do now. You like it? Great. Welcome to the party. You don't like it? Go watch something or go pleasure yourself with a fucking fifth episode of Dr. Phil on some cable outlet. You like what you see, you're indifferent, what have you. Welcome to the show again. I'm not here to please me's, whatever the fuck. I'm here to try to get attention in a dignified way, in a very calm and cool and collected manner, like this. And yes, guess what? Breaking news. I earn a living doing this. This is not a hobby. This is me. And if you want to threaten to go to YouTube, be my fucking guest. That would be quite a story. Man talks about culture, bemoans the fact that the culture that we live in today, subtitled by the Me Too movement, and the people that think we should not comment on certain things because a certain individual is gay or straight or black or white or Jew or Christian, or whatever. Ooh, will YouTube just ban this guy? Oh, wow. Wouldn't that wonder bring about certain headlines? So if you want to threaten me, go ahead. As Clint used to say, make my day. That would be a fucking gold mine. Are you kidding me? Shit, would love that. Then in a way, you'd be heroic because then I could get money from the settlement that would inevitably brought forth by the lawyers who don't advertise on television and radio, mind you. But then I could get the money needed to get the wardrobe, to get the properly fit glasses, to have hair, which I don't want, by the way. I like looking like Anderson Cooper and Ali Velshi and cool people. I don't like hair. Yes, I have big ears. Fuck you. You don't have big ears. I do. I have shitty glasses. You don't. I do. I have. And I'm a heterosexual. I love women. Without women, I would not have been born. So fuck you. Shut up and listen. If you're going to go after me, at least pick shit that exists. At least have the balls when you're going after me publicly to identify shit that is real. Of my frequent outbursts that have some pertinence of relevance. But don't go after me because I hate gays or I hate blacks or I hate Jews. I'm a Jew. Let me feel. Yeah, I'm Jewish. So don't fuck with me. Really, don't. I'm not in the mood. And I don't give a shit if it's a Friday or a Monday or a Wednesday. That's bullshit too. That's the world in which we live in today, folks. You don't have to have Bill Maher tell you why he smokes another joint and drinks a pint of vodka or whatever the fuck he does because he looks the part. Ooh, I think I'm going to talk like this. I'm from New Jersey and I have going to interview Billy Joel and tell me about certain things so I can get 10 million hits. I'm just Rich Lieberman in the Bay Area. I'm just saying what's on my mind. I don't give a fuck if you're the Chronicle, if you're that alleged fucked up, whatever, and they are allegedly fucked up, but not really. Erase allegedly. SFist and SF Gate and their fucking purple burritos and their alfalfa sprouts and their fucking reporters who sit by a desk whose idea of investigating or covering a story is to go on their computer and not get in the fuck in their car and go to the actual location of the story. That's what we become too. Oh, but we're losing money. We have the internet. We don't have the budget. Well, then get a fucking budget. Get money. You have vast resources, Hearst. Get better reporters and KCBS while you're at it too. Become a real news station, KCBS. And not reporters who talk like this. Yeah, and have reporters and have anchors in the middle of the night who talk like this. Get better people, okay? Shut up and listen to me. Get better people. You still have budgets. It kills me that the shit that we have today. Yes, I'm angry. This is not an effect. This is not a cry for attention or a cry for help. This is not needing me my meds or anything like that. I'm not on meds. I take diabetes medicine. I take a couple of aspirin, and I look at pictures of various people that I have no hope of meeting nor talking to, but wish I could talk to them, like Hunter Thompson or Robert Redford, and ask him how he acted in All the President's Men. And Gabrielle Union, who, yes, I do have sudden thoughts for her, something which I could not talk about because she's married, apparently quite happy. But in case she does get a divorce from Mr. Wade, Gabrielle, come to me. Oh, please come to me. Anyway, you get my point. Just shut up and listen, okay? I go after people who I think are incompetent and crap, like Channel 2 people and Channel 7 people and CNN people and Fox people and any people that I deem as shitty, just as them, they, you, whatever, your spouse, your wife, your reporter, your anchor can go after me. I'm public, part of the domain. And when you're public, you sort of compromise your situation as somebody who's private. I could be gone after because I'm part of the public domain and I make fun of people and rip people and say shit about people. Like Reggie Aki, a total fucking moron who works at Channel 7, who may or may not be heterosexual. I could give a flying fuck because Reggie Aki is the shits. He's awful. And I don't give a shit about Julian Glover, that he's black or white or gay or straight or Mexican or Puerto Rican, Jew, Christian. He is shitty. And he perhaps tells the company about certain people. That's called a snitch in my vocabulary. And Channel 2, as long as you're shitty and have shitty shows like It or Not, I will call you out. Whether you're gay or straight or this or that or robotic or nothing. Or Channel 5 or Kron. And whether Dari is not or fake or real, I could give a flying fuck. Is she good? Is she bad? Can she read a teleprompter? That's what I look at. Okay? I don't need to look at her tits to discover whether she's good or bad or indifferent. If I want tits, I'll go to Pornhub. If I want tits, I'll go somewhere else. I'm not looking for tits. Well, it wouldn't be that bad. On newscasts, I want to hear breaking news. I want to hear the news. So just shut up and listen for a change. For God's sakes, folks, don't let this fucked up culture get to you.